so I thought I'd make a short video on how we got everything fixed. Day 1. First we needed to determine how the chassis was bent, left to right and up and down, and where exactly the bends were on the rails. Once identified, we secured the car to the hoist at the front and at the rear to ensure that it wouldn't move around while it was being manipulated. Then we made a bracket up on the hoist for the ram to sit in and a matching one on the chassis for it to push. In order to get the metal to end up in the right place, you need to push it a little further than you think so that it springs back, as you can see here. We push it past the point we want it, let it hold, then release. To get the left side up, we braced under the hoist and jacked that point up. As you can see, the caster support bar now sits pretty much bang on where it was before. In the afternoon, we took all the damaged panels and taped them up for glassing the next day. Every piece of tape represents a break or a crack, and the front bar was about 20 different pieces. Same with the bonnet. We glued the two skins back together and had to clamp it overnight to make sure it held. Days 2 and 3. Now that the chassis was straight, we needed to remake the bash bar, fit a new radiator, and water overflow catch can. First off, we lined up the new-ish radiator and ideated on how to mount it. Dad got to work fabbing up the brackets for the radiator and the chassis, and then we mounted it all up. We fitted the spare front bar in order to finish off the bash bar.
Meanwhile,
we glassed up all the panels on day 2 and bogged and sanded and bogged and sanded and bogged and sanded on day 3. Day 4, test and assembly day. We filled it with water and power steering fluid, then bled the radiator and the power steering lines and made sure that there were no leaks. Then we fitted up all the bodywork and replaced some nutserts and cleaned everything up. The finished product is back pretty much where it was before, just with a few scratches. All we replaced was the radiator, caster arm support bars. I hope you found the video informative and helpful.